Hey, how's it going? How is everyone doing? What is today? Today is Saturday. I had an eventful day. I can't remember whether I said this in one of my other videos or not. I've been having issues with this laptop up here. For some reason, it will connect to my networks. But it comes up saying no internet. So it'll connect to the network, but not have internet access. And yet, some of the things downstairs will connect with no problem and access the internet. I mean, I can stream and watch stuff with my big projector downstairs without a problem. Other stuff that used to connect right away, I have to go in and manually reconnect to the network and then flip between the two networks, and then eventually they connect and pull up internet access. But for some reason, this laptop upstairs just ain't doing it. I don't know why. I haven't bothered to call Spectrum and try to see. I don't know. We'll wait and see. It might be one of those times. It might be one of those things. Maybe it's time to try my options and see if maybe there's a better internet provider out there that I won't have issues like this. Because obviously, it is not something with my network within the house, because I'm able to connect everything to my network. It just won't bring up internet access for some reason. I don't know. I'm not techie enough to know what might be causing it, and I don't feel like dealing with the headache of calling customer service. So, by the time you're watching this video, I may have recorded this weeks ago, and just now got it up. And I'm having the same issue with my laptop downstairs, the one that actually plugs into the modem and everything. Whether I try to connect it through the plugged-in option, or whether I try to use Wi-Fi on it, same thing. It doesn't want to connect and bring up the internet on the laptop downstairs. Thinking that at least with that one, it's just because it's an old laptop. I know eventually I'm going to have to probably replace it, which is going to be a pain in the ass, because I'm going to have to try to save what I can and put it onto a new laptop and reconfigure everything, and yeah. So hopefully it'll hold out. But anyway, but no. Before I got on a tangent about the computer, I also had an issue with my car. I don't know whether I said it or not. I was going to. I might have said this in one of the other videos that I did since then, but last week. So today is the 2nd of September, so a week ago, I was going to see ZZ Top and Leonard Skinner. Got down around Dayton. Car started overheating. Found a place, a Grismer tire, something to pull over. They instructed me to walk a couple blocks to, there's a BP station. I went and got a thing of coolant, put coolant in it, waited for it to cool off a little bit. And decided, you know what, I'm not going to risk going to Cincinnati. I hate missing the show. But I'd rather miss the show and be out that little bit of money for my ticket, rather than try to push my car and then maybe have a couple $1,000 worth of repairs. So I opted to head back home. I had to stop 3 different times on the way back home to get coolant and fill it up. So it was losing a lot of coolant. Well, I decided to kind of go online and look and see, how difficult is it to replace a radiator. I took auto mechanics for 2 years. I thought, well, maybe this will be a good time to put, my knowledge of it to work, and to actually get some hands-on, with my own car. So that's what I did. I went on. I bought a radiator, a Duralast radiator, a direct fit for my vehicle. The cap, which to me is asinine. Why do you have to buy a cap? I mean, I know why. It's so they because it's 2 different things, and you have to buy and you have to spend more money instead of just including the cap with the radiator. But regardless, did that, bought some coolant, and that's what I did today. I went through, I used my Haynes manual. I got a Haynes manual. I've had it for years. Which if you don't have the Haynes manuals for your vehicles, I don't even know whether they actually make them anymore. It might be all just online now. But it's a great thing to have. Even if you're not somebody that is mechanically inclined at all, or dives into automotive repairs at all, if there's nothing that you would try to tackle yourself on your car, it's still a good idea to have that Haynes manual for your vehicle. So that if something does go wrong, you can at least, peruse through there, and you might be able to get a rough idea of maybe what the issue is, so that when you take it someplace, you might have a little bit of idea what they're talking about. But I decided to put that to use. Of course, I went on here on YouTube too, and for a couple of things, I wanted to see, what was the best way to do this or do that. In particular, to remove the spring clips on the transmission cooling lines. Things are a little pain in the ass because you only got this much room, a few inches in between the fan and the radiator as you're trying to get those lines loose. So, took a few hours, but I managed to get it all done. Got it all up running. Drove around. I took it over to my mom's house to use her garage. Drove around her neighborhood a little bit. Temperature was staying right where it was supposed to be. Got back. Did not see any leaks of coolant or anything. Did see a little bit of water dripping towards the back of the engine compartment, but I think that's possibly due to the fact that I had the heat on full blast, the fan on full blast, and I'm thinking it might have been condensation and stuff because it's so warm out. But it's something I'll keep an eye on, and then I'll probably look up and see what could that be. I mean, obviously I don't know of anything that you actively put water in back there. But I'm not a mechanic then, and maybe there is something that just naturally has water in it for some reason. I don't know. But as I seen it dripping, I checked it, and it was just water. So I'm thinking it was just condensation or something. But I know, long video. It's gonna be a long video. We're gonna open 4 boxes here in a minute, but I just want to share because I'm actually very proud of myself that I was able to do that myself. Altogether it cost me between $250 $300, whereas if I would have taken it someplace, easy $1,000, easy. Because I highly doubt any place I went to they might have gotten me the exact same radiator that I bought, but they wouldn't have charged me $162 retail. They would have had their own markup on the parts. Sad to say it, but there are a lot of mechanics and repair shops out there that do just that. I don't know whether maybe that's just a common thing or what, but I've noticed when I've gotten other stuff done on my car, when I look at what they charge me for the parts, and then I go on and I look for the parts, say like on AutoZone myself, there's a big difference. So I'm really proud of myself. I did it myself. I saved myself a lot of money, and I'm just proud of the fact that I was able to do it. And I take comfort in knowing my dad, that passed away really not too long ago. I like to think that he's wherever he's at, and he's proud of it. So. Of course, tomorrow morning when I get up, I'm going to go out and double check the fluids. I didn't see any transmission fluid or like oil leaking when I disconnected those cooling lines. But it's a good idea to always check. When you go to check one fluid, just go ahead and check them all, because most of them are right there. The dipsticks for all of them are all in roughly the same area, by the engine. So just check them all while you're at it, and then if they need topped off, top them off. So that's what I'll do tomorrow. But right now, we are going to dive into this box. Sorry for my ranting and raving, but hey, depending on when this video came out, you know, maybe you were jonesing for a little bit of Average Schmo just rambling off for incessantly. I'm going to pull up. I actually saved the picture of what this is. So I can tell you, this is from Toy Temple. It's called the 6 Hits Mystery Box. All polls showing. So basically, did it say how many boxes they did? I think it said how many boxes they did, but I don't have it on the picture that I saved. I want to say they did like 100 or a couple hundred or something like that. But you were limited to $4, so I got 4, obviously. The top hits are, the very top hit is the Glow Radioactive Marty McFly. And then you have the OG Beavis and OG Butthead. You have got the glow-in-the-dark Funimation 2017 All Might. You have got the Walgreens exclusive Clone Commander Cody. And the 6th hit, which hence the 6 hits box, is Wiz from Dragon Ball Z. It looks like it's the metallic Comic-Con exclusive. So those are the 6 top hits. Other ones that you can pull, a lot of them are anime. You've got Soba Mask from One Piece, Killer Bee from Naruto, the Entertainment Earth exclusive. You've got the something Jrymman Kuno or something like that. Can't tell what that's from. Funko Shop. Or no, it's just the overseas sticker. We've got the pewter or gold. I'm not sure what they call it. But Statue of Liberty from Spider-Man No Way Home with the con shared sticker on it. We've got Luck Volitia. You've got the Mark Hamill. We've got the Killer Zoldyck from Hunter x Hunter. And then you got like five other ones. It looks like they're all anime. Most of them are anime, which means even if I pull like one of the, well, when I pull those, I won't be keeping them. I don't do anime, but I just, you know, the boxes were only $14.99 a piece. So I figured, yeah, why not? Cheap mystery box. And from the ones I looked up, most of them, not all of them, I think some of the lower rung ones aren't worth that much. They're worth like in the $10 to $12 range. But the majority of the ones you can pull are in fact worth a little bit more than what you're paying for the box. So there's 2, number 3, number 4. Alright, here we go. We'll make the rest of this quick. Like I said, I don't know when exactly this video was posted because I'm having issues. I mean, it might come down to me having to, I don't know. I'm going to have to try to find another way to upload them or something. I don't know. Alright, here we go. The first pop is the Soba Mask with the Funko overseas sticker. This is from One Piece. I am planning on watching. I actually seen, I think it's on Amazon Prime now, where they actually have both the animated series of One Piece and they have the new live action one. So I am planning on checking that out. I know it's very popular, and especially, you know, the pops are very popular. So obviously, if the pops are popular, then the series must be a fairly popular one. Okay, box number 2. We have got the Killua Zoldyck from Hunter x Hunter. It's got the special edition sticker on it. Number 3. The dog is up here kind of crowding me. You're kind of crowding me, Kiwi. I don't know why it can sit right in front of me. Now, because they did have multiples of each of these available, it's possible that I might get repeats. So that's fine. Number 3, we've got Charlotte. Glow in the Dark, Chow's Collectibles exclusive from Black Clover. That's pretty cool looking one. Hey, quit hitting the desk. What are you doing? Move. Sorry for the earthquake footage here, but pretty cool. I have not seen that show. Really, the only way I've heard about that show is from getting Funko Pops of it. I'm not sure what streaming service you might be able to watch that on. So, if you know, comment down below. Let me know what streaming service. If it's one of the ones that I got, maybe I'll check Black Clover out too. That's what it's called, right? Black Clover. And the last one we have is Madara Uchiha. Glow in the Dark Dragons Trading exclusive from Naruto. Okay. I won't be keeping any of these. They will be up eventually on my Mercari store, which you can find the site for it, or the address for it down below in the description. Let's pull up HobbyDB and see how we did as far as value on these. The Madara Uchiha. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that right or not. I don't know whether this has got different variants. No, it doesn't look like. Well, it shows 2 variants, but it looks like maybe they're both the same price. Oh, no, they're not. Alright, well, the one I have was the Dragons Trading exclusive sticker. It's coming in at $28. So, it's almost a double up on that one. Can't complain. Paid $14.99. It's worth $28. I know Naruto Pops, a lot of them tend to sell pretty good. Alright, next we'll check out the Charlotte from Black Clover. Alright, which one is this? Well, this ain't the Chase. If it was the Chase, it'd be $48. Alright, the regular one is $17. Let's bring up 2 variants and see. Are those the 2 variants? The Chase and the... Yeah. So $17. So, again, can't complain. not a lot of room there for actually making like a profit over what I paid, but could probably still sell it for what I paid. Next, we've got the Kilo Zoldyck. If it was the Chase Glow, it'd be 44. The regular one, well, it says estimated value between $14 and $17. This has got the special edition sticker, so we'll say 14 bucks. So I can kind of look at it as I kind of broke even on that one. Alright, and the last one, the Soba Mask with the new style overseas sticker, or special edition sticker, however you want to call it. Alright, it looks like it's coming in at $17 too. So, no major hits. The highest one was that Madara Uchiha at 28. But can't complain. I kind of broke even, or made a little bit over what I paid on all of them, so I'd call that a win. But that's it. Sorry the video ran so long, but you should be used to it. If you're not a subscriber, you wouldn't be, but if you subscribe, you'll get used to it because I tend to ramble a little bit. It's kind of a monologue at the beginning of my videos. Just kind of sharing my life with you, the viewer, whether you're interested or not. But if you like what you see with Toy Temple, make sure you check out Toy Temple, sign up for their newsletter, and so forth and so on, and then you will get emails when they drop mystery boxes, just like I do. Probably won't be a lot of mystery boxes I'm going to be buying here over the next few months. I might buy a few more maybe here in the next month or so, but after that it'll probably really dwindle down a little bit because here in Ohio, it's going to be going into winter. Bills are going to be higher. Parents Plus loan for my daughter's college, which has been on hold, because of the C word, over the last few years. It starts repayment, so I'll be paying on that too. But I'll try to get a few here and there every once in a while. If not, maybe I'll try to do something else to do some content for this here channel. So if you subscribe, it won't be a loss over the winter time. I'll still be posting some stuff. As always, hey, look out for yourself and everyone around you, so we all have a much better chance at staying safe and healthy. Until next time, everybody, take it easy.